Compact Desktop Review True VR Freedom. HP Omen X Compact Desktop PC P1010. In Best Gaming Desktops 2017. Editor and number 039:S choice. The good, stylish, lightweight design can be used as VR backpack or gaming desktop. Good gaming and overall performance. The bad, expensive short battery life. Verdict. The HP Omen X Compact Desktop PC P1010 cuts the cord on PC-powered VR headsets for an immersive, free-moving virtual reality experience that functions as a powerful desktop. 8/10 totally worth it. $2,499.99 Best Buy. The HP Omen X Compact Desktop PC P1010 cuts the cord on PC-powered VR headsets for an immersive, free-moving virtual reality experience that functions as a powerful desktop. I love the idea of virtual reality backpacks. You're instantly transported somewhere far from your living room, free to walk, jump or punch your way through a game without worrying about tripping over a wire or accidentally toppling an expensive computer. When the fun's over, though, it's typically a hassle trying to use ungainly systems like these for regular productivity tasks and traditional gaming. Enter the HP Omen X Compact Desktop PC P1010. At $2,499, the system is small and stylish enough to sit on your desk, doubling as both a showpiece and a powerful gaming desktop. But when it's time to put on the VR headset, you can strap the P1000 onto your back via a backpack harness with several batteries, allowing you to play in the virtual space, unimpeded by pesky wires. HP has been paying a lot more attention to design with its recent products like the HP Omen 15 and 17, and it shows. It's kept the red and black gamer motif and the large voodoo emblem, that's front and center on the desktop and the sides of the dock. But instead of harsh angles and lights for the sake of being edgy, HP went for a sexy, sophisticated look. And it really works here. The P1000 has the shape of an oblong octagon, which is split into two distinct designs. The top and bottom along the front of the device are made of smooth plastic, while the sides are perforated with small triangles, which make an intricate design and double as ventilation. 4 customizable backlit LED lights and a glowing blood red voodoo emblem at the top separate the machine's 4 quadrants. Bright red lettering at the bottom spells out Omen. Outside of the pronounced slats and notches, the rear of the desktop is made of black plastic. When you're not wearing the P1000, the desktop resides in a pretty snazzy docking station made primarily of black plastic with a blood red base. A carbon fiber triangle centered on the front and back of the device gives it some pizzazz. On the top left corner, you'll find a large eject button that, when pressed, releases the desktop from its dock. By itself, the 9x2.4x13.1 P1000 weighs 5.7 pounds, but when it's connected to the 11.9x2.9x5.1 dock, the weight jumps to 8.5 pounds. And when you strap it onto the optional 21.3x14.7x8.7 Omen X Desktop VR Backpack Harness, $499, the weight increases to 8.4 pounds. Any way you slice it, the P1000 is still noticeably smaller than the 7.9 pound, 15.9 by 11.5 by 2.4 inch MSI VR1, although not necessarily lighter. Between the P1000 and its dock, there's plenty of room to plug in your precious peripherals. Along the top of the desktop sits a pair of USB 3.0 ports, a USB Type-C port, an HDMI 2.0 port, a mini display port, a headset jack and a power output for the HTC Vive. Toward the bottom right of the device, you'll find 2 more USB 3.0 ports and an AC input on the left. There are also 2 connectors for the standalone battery packs when you strap on the backpack. But the ports don't stop there. There's still the matter of the docking station, which has a pair of USB 3.0 ports and a USB Type-C port on the front. The rear has a more robust offering, including 3 USB 3.0 ports, a full display port, an HDMI port, a Gigabit Ethernet port, a secure lock slot, an AC input to power the dock and a DC output to charge the batteries in their separate charging station. Once I placed the P1000 on my back, complete with 2 of the swappable batteries, I found it was lighter than wearing my regular backpack, although to be fair, that's currently housing a 15-inch MacBook Pro, several SCUF gaming controllers, a few Moleskine notebooks, various portable chargers and a fair amount of bric-a-brac. After adjusting the straps, I went on to wear the backpack for about an hour without feeling any discomfort or getting tired. I also let one of my colleagues try it on. Kenneth was surprised with how light the setup was. He did note that it's difficult to jump while wearing the contraption. Thankfully, there aren't a lot of games that require leaping. Plug and play. That's it, at least if you're using one of Microsoft's mixed reality headsets like the HP Windows Mixed Reality Headset V1100, and you have a display emulator dongle to bypass not being connected to a monitor. If you have those things, you just have to plug the headset into the waiting USB 3.0 and HDMI ports, and go. If you're using a Rift or a Vive, you'll have to connect to a monitor for a few setup features, including sensor placement and configuration, before you can start perambulating in virtual environments. Once I strapped the P1000 on my back, I felt powerful and ready to kick some virtual ass. I look like the Rocketeer 2017. And I love it. I started my VR tour with the HP V1000, queued up Ghostbusters VR, now hiring, and got to work assembling my Proton Pack and touring the firehouse. But the real fun starts when it's time to bust some ghosts. Thanks to the shorter quick change cable, I don't have to worry about a long wire whipping me in my back as I dart from side to side, trying to avoid Slimer's viscous green ectoplasm. When I switched to the Oculus Rift and Space Pirate Trainer, I really got a workout moving through my playspace, dodging and blocking enemy fire with my shield while doling out a variety of laser beams in retaliation. Since Space Pirate Trainer is a little on the athletic side, I really appreciated not having to worry about the cables. Normally, I would have to reposition myself and the cables several times with a game like this, or else restrict my movements so I don't accidentally yank the cord and knock over the laptop or desktop I'm connected to. With the P1000, movement in the game was just effortless. If I needed to dodge, I got low, or if I needed to spin quickly to the left, I did so without a care. For how small the P1000 is, I'm amazed that HP managed to squeeze in an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1080 GPU with 8 GB of RAM into a relatively tiny chassis. That basically give me carte blanche to crank up all the settings in my games. As I reached the New Orleans stage in Wolfenstein 2, The New Colossus, I dove into a murky mode to avoid a patrol of Nazi soldiers. I was unsuccessful, as bullets cut a path through the brackish water at 68 frames per second, FPS, on very high at 1920 by 1080, barely missing me. I lowered the graphics settings to high before I scrambled out of the water, wielding dual machine